Imagine a bug that feeds on the sap of plants, then excretes a sticky sweet liquid from its anus, and ants rush to it as if it's a precious treasure. They even protect this bug, carry it around, clean it, and shelter it inside their nest during storms. Yes, what you just heard is not an exaggeration. It is truly one of the strangest phenomena in the insect world. Welcome to this video, where we dive into one of the most bizarre mutualistic relationships in nature, between ants and insects like aphids, mealybugs, scale insects, and whiteflies. All of these creatures possess specialized mouthparts shaped like a needle, known as a stylet, which they use to pierce plant tissues, specifically the phloem vessels, such as the leaves, that transport sugars and water from the leaves to the rest of the plant. These insects extract sap that is extremely rich in sugars and nutrients. After absorbing this sap, which contains far more sugar than their bodies can digest or use, they excrete the excess as a sweet, sticky, sugary liquid called honeydew, which is released from their anus. Here begins the strange and mutualistic relationship between these insects and ants, where both sides benefit. Ants do not consume these insects directly as a food source, but rather depend on this sweet liquid as a constant source of energy. In return, the ants defend and care for these insects as if they were their own property, because they rely on them as a vital food supply. How? The ants actually protect them from their natural predators, such as ladybugs, hoverfly larvae, and even parasites. And they don't just defend them. When the sap in the plant starts to decline and weaken, ants carry these insects to new parts of the plant or even to other healthy, uninfected plants. They carefully select new pastures rich in sap, just like a shepherd moves his flock to fertile lands. But that's not all. Ants also clean the scale insects from dirt and debris that may accumulate on their bodies. This cleaning is not mere care. It improves the insect's health and increases the efficiency of their honeydew production, which means even more food for the ants. And if the weather turns bad or a storm arrives, ants do not abandon these insects to die. Instead, they carry them into the nest to ensure their food source stays alive and safe until the weather improves, in a scene that looks exactly like a farmer bringing his cows into the barn to shelter them from the cold. All of this is not out of kindness. It is a direct defense of their interests. Honeydew is a sugary liquid rich in energy, a valuable, vital, and easily digestible food source. It is ideal for larval growth, and it fuels the colony's movement, activity, survival, and prosperity. Ants prefer sugar-rich food like honeydew to build their bodies and gain energy. They do not favor eating the insects themselves because such prey is a one-time food source, while honeydew is renewable, continuous, readily available, easy to lick, gather, and digest, unlike eating the insect, which requires cutting and processing. What we are witnessing is not just cooperation, but an astonishing example of how mutualistic relationships evolve within ecosystems, where species share resources in amazing ways, even between creatures we used to think were mindless or unaware. If you were amazed by this genius behavior from a tiny creature like the ant, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive more strange and fascinating facts from the depths of nature. See you soon, and goodbye.